goes to tie the game. They kick a field goal, and it's good. All right.
Yep. Timeout.
The hold on, let me. So, yeah. So he goes to kick the field goal. There's a penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Too many players on the fucking field. And then he misses the field goal, and they lose 10-7.
God damn.
What a horrible way to lose.
I'd say so.
Horrible way to lose.
So they're officially out of the playoff now, too.
Yeah.
10-7 to an unranked team in ASU.
Yeah. Arizona State is also undefeated. So
Looks like things are looking up for them.
Perhaps. Maybe it's, what's his name? The Herm Edwards effect. So 10-7 loss for Michigan State in a really bad way. But is that worse than what happened at Iowa State?
No, not at all.
Right.
I mean, that was just... I could see missing a second attempted field goal, but do I spoil it now, or do we get into it?
Let's just go through.
All right.
So after a long fucking delay, and then they play, and then more delay, Iowa comes away with an 18-17 victory.
That game was insane.
Insane.
I watched the whole second half. Got home, caught up, and it just literally got that feel like who's going to be the team that gets the ball last, and who's going to win is what it's.
Right. I mean, it's a cliche, but there's a reason it's a cliche. It's because it's mostly true. Excuse me. So, excuse me. Iowa State, going into the fourth quarter, had a 14-9 lead. They give up a touchdown, and Iowa goes for the 2-point conversion, misses it, so it's 15-14.
Yeah.
So then Iowa State kicks a field goal up 17-15, and then Iowa kicks a field goal up 18-17. All right. Iowa State had more chances and just did not capitalize on those chances. So, with maybe 50 seconds to go, I think it was, they force the Iowa player out of bounds to stop the clock, and it gets them to fourth down. So Iowa has to punt. Clock isn't running, and Iowa State is going to have the ball in decent field position. Or so you would think. So the Iowa punter punts the ball. It's an alright kick. Nothing spectacular. The Iowa State gunner, gunner, is blocking the Iowa player and doesn't realize how close he is to his own punt returner.
Yeah.
And fucking runs into him. The ball hits off of his back and recovered by Iowa. To lose the game.
Big fuck up.
Big fucking fuck up. Alright. So let's get through the rest of these.
Literally just took the air out of the whole game, I think. Mm-hmm. You could feel it in the whole, because that was what? They were 0-5 coming into this year, Iowa State in that rivalry. Yeah. Yep. Never saw anything like that.
All right, let's just pound through the rest of these scores because we still have the NFL to talk about.
All right.
And we still have to make our picks.
Yeah, we do.
So Utah puts the hurt on Idaho 31-0. Florida 29, Kentucky 21. Auburn smacked up Kent State 55-16. Texas A&M beat Lamar 62-3.
Mm-hmm.
Clemson beat Syracuse 41-6. I actually want to stop on this game real quick.
Yep.
All right, so if Syracuse had an offensive line, that game's a good game. Tommy DeVito did not throw a single fucking pass from the pocket. How insane is that?
Get him on his toes.
Let's move on. Virginia narrowly beats Florida State 31-24. LSU handles business 65-14 over Northwestern State. Washington smacks Hawaii 52-20. Texas beats Rice 48-13. Oklahoma beats UCLA 48-14. Boise State covers 45-10 over Portland State, who's listed as Post. I like that. Post.
Post is good cereal.
Yeah. And Oregon beats Montana 35-3.
Actually, I do want to just one more thing on that Syracuse game. The fact that Trevor Lawrence threw 2 picks. I think it's.
Speaking of disappointing fantasy players,
yeah,
Trevor Lawrence.
He's definitely. I was originally high on him for the Heisman. He's not really helping his case.
Not at all.
Especially against 41-6 to Syracuse. I mean,
and the problem with Syracuse, though. All right, so Tommy DeVito, like I said, gets no fucking throws inside the pocket. Excuse me. But, excuse me again. He's not helping his own case. You have an interception by your defense that is returned to, the 9? Mm-hmm. And then you immediately throw an interception.
Yeah.
Immediately.
It's like, throw it all out. Thanks for, yeah.
He was trying to throw the ball away and it got intercepted. Put the ball in the fucking stands if you're throwing the ball away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't throw it down the sideline. Because that's how it gets intercepted.
No.
Anyways, that's my little mini rant.
Because nobody catches a lob, right?
Right.
So, according to John Madden.
Right.
Yeah.
But what do you say we talk about some NFL now?
Let's do it.
All right, NFL. These past couple weeks have been a lot of fun for Cowboys fans. Dak Prescott's looked fantastic.
More power to you.
Do you know who's not looked fantastic?
Giants, Jets, Dolphins.
Cam Newton in particular is who I was...
Oh, okay, yeah. Well,
yeah.
He has looked like ass.
Yeah, so the Thursday night game this week was the Buccaneers and the Panthers. Buccaneers won that game 20-14 on that, how we had said, Christian McCaffrey couldn't get the 1 yard he needed. So Cam Newton, 25 of 51, 333 yards.
Geez. Ouch.
It's a lot of yards.
A lot of yards, but no touchdowns.
No touchdowns. He also didn't throw any interceptions, but he also threw the ball 51 fucking times. Christian McCaffrey, 16 rushes for 37 yards.
Disappointing.
Right?
Yep.
It
didn't get much better than that for the rushing game. He had Cam Newton 2 carries he took himself for no yards.
0 yards, yeah.
But just like an overall analysis, I watched pretty much the whole game, and Newton looked either he just looked nervous the whole night, rushed. He was thrown behind his receivers. He did not look. His accuracy.
He looked antsy.
Yeah, he's not. He's definitely not the QB we've known him to be over the years.
No, which leads me because remember there was the speculation that they might have him sit out for the year because he was injured. Is he injured?
He obviously might be. I mean, they said especially his deep ball, right?
It looked bad.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's something that.
It's like literally the same thing as Todd Gurley last year at the end of the season. We claim he's okay, but not really.
But I mean, he gets 7 total carries between the NFC Championship game and the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So how okay is he actually?
That's just it.
Yeah. The Buccaneers didn't look much better, but at least they came away with the win.
Yep.
Jameis Winston, 1 touchdown, 16 of 25, 208 yards, as we are being fucking robbed.
Give me all your shit!
Oh, well, if you couldn't tell, Tony is here
Yep.
to help us finish out the rest of this night. We're just getting into breaking down the NFL. We're talking about how shitty Cam Newton looked.
Crap.
Yep, and how the Buccaneers didn't look much better.
Nope, terrible game, typical Thursday night.
But they came away with a win, so at least they looked better than the Panthers.
That's adorable.
Yeah. And then
Crap fest.
The Sunday games, surprisingly really good game. The Ravens and the Cardinals. That was quite a game. Lamar Jackson is looking really fucking good. Kyler Murray went 25 of 40, 349 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Lamar Jackson 272 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. David Johnson 7 carries, 14 yards.
Squeaks a touchdown.
Yeah, barely gets a touchdown.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold off my reservations on Lamar Jackson until I see him play a fucking actual team.
Yeah, they did play the Dolphins and they played the Cardinals.
Yeah, until you play actual teams, I hold my reservations.
All right. Let's see. Moving on, San Francisco beats the shit out of Cincinnati. We're talking 41-17, kind of beat down.
Cincinnati looks bad.
Cincinnati looks bad.
Real bad.
Real bad.
Actually, that's the biggest advantage that the Ravens have going for them is the AFC North looks like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
Browns aren't going to hold up either.
I mean, the Browns are the only team that legitimately have a shot to question them.
And it doesn't look like they do.
No.
Big surprise, the Lions beat the Chargers. Sorry, tell Chuckles I said sorry.
Yeah, he's a little bitter about that, but here's the thing.
I'm bitter about it.
Here's the thing. I told him, he was like, if I didn't listen to you and Dan Snyder about the over, I would have hit. I was like, oh, really? Because what happened to the other game we told you to change? Oh, that came through? Yeah, then shut the fuck up. Because you still would have lost if you didn't listen to us. Because you would have gotten your other one wrong because you didn't listen to us, dum-dum.
What game was it?
I don't remember. I just know that it went over, or went under.
Yeah.
Because we changed one. We changed one to an over for him, and that was this game, which apparently nobody wanted to do anything. And then the other game, I mean, two teams that had scored so many points, or had such blowouts in what they did do the week before. I don't know. It didn't make any goddamn sense.
No. And
I think the other one we told them to change was the Titans game.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways, the Packers beat the Vikings 21-16.
That was a good game.
It was.
That was a good game and really shows you the depth that's in the NFC North. I mean, they're going to be slugfest, whether they be low scoring or high scoring. They're going to be slugfest no matter what. If it's an NFC North game,
right? Which is going to be fun to watch all season.
Yes, I think the NFC North will be one of the more entertaining divisions season long.
Not necessarily the best,
Bears.
but definitely entertaining. Another one that's going to be entertaining is the AFC South. Houston with a goal line stand against Leonard Fournette to win 13-12.
Yeah, that was a good game too.
Yeah, such a good game. You want to know what wasn't a good game? Patriots beating the shit out of the Dolphins 43-0.
That wasn't a game. That was a scrimmage.
Yeah. So 59-10 and 43-0 gives you 102-10. And it doesn't get any easier for the Dolphins. The Cowboys come up next.
Yeah, I know. I picked them up in waivers on a team.
The Cowboys defense?
Yeah, because I had Jacksonville defense, but the Cowboy defense was playing Miami.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, it's been fucking Chuckles who's talked about this 2 weeks in a row. He keeps saying, oh, I want the defense that's playing Miami. Our friend Dave that was at the casino with us, he fucked him over and took New England's defense the week before. And my number one waiver claim was the Dallas. And I didn't have to drop anybody. I just threw Big Ben onto IR. Took him because I had Deshaun Watson.
That's great.
Didn't have to drop a single person. Although Big Ben's out of here as soon as this week's over.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think his career's done.
I agree with you. Tommy
Retire.
John